From Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. We're back again with another action-packed edition of sports this morning. I'm Austin Okonakwan.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Cecilia Mogbe.
Okay, let's get the show started. We will leave Lagos. Let's jet down to Abuja. Yes, that's where the Eagles are landing. We're expecting 40 professionals of the Super Eagles to land in the camp of the Super Eagles' crucial, all-important, decisive AFCON qualifying game against the Pharaohs of Egypt. The good news is that the Eagles are landing.
Definitely, Mikel will be already here, and Alex will be. Two of them are already in Eagles camp. Okay, from there right now, let's go straight to what happened in Portland, USA. What happened? Another hard lessons. Well, no show for Team Nigeria in Portland, not even a bronze medal. The best finish was actually the women 4x400 meters. They finished fourth. Another hard lesson.
Another hard lesson, Cecilia. What else can I say? When we're going for the World Championships in athletics, I'm not saying go there, beat the Jamaicans, beat the Americans.
At least follow them.
That's what I'm saying. Because
not Romania beating you.
Don't add to the numbers.
Don't add to the numbers.
You know, so it's
but
another.
At least getting to the final, it's something. I was surprised that the men actually got to the finals. I didn't.
For the 4x4?
For the 4x400 meters, yes. I was
Okay.
surprised that they got to the finals because when I didn't see Orukwe Eroyokan, I think we really need to ask some questions. Once they're back, we need to ask some questions.
That's right.
Why he traveled with them. They arrived a day before the tournament, but then I did not see him in the 400 meters. So we were supposed to have two men in the 400 meters, but we ended up having just Okezia in the 400 meters men. For the women, you know what happened to Patience Okojo? She couldn't travel, visa issue. So we just had one Nigerian in the 400 meters, male and female. So AFN or maybe himself, Eroyo can have to tell us why he did not compete in 400 meters. For all others, it wasn't really a good one for Team Nigeria at all. Taking a look at the fact that Doreen Amata, we're thinking, okay, she will do the job. When I mean do the job, she'll get something out in the high jump. But she finished sixth. And what happened to the shot putter? He sixth in the world before going into the tournament, and he finished sixth at the tournament. Now, these are the Americans who actually dominated the whole event. They dominated everything. Of course, they won it. They are hosting. So what indoors again? Nigeria not having anything to show for it. The last one who actually won a medal, and this one was Olusoji Fashua. Yeah, that was like 8 years ago, right? When he set that 60 meters, indoor record for Nigeria. In Africa, becoming the first man to actually do that. But since that time, we've been waiting for something, any color at all, any color. I mean, it doesn't
just
have to
want a medal.
We just want a medal, but it just didn't happen.
Maybe we should stop just wanting a medal. We should just look towards progress. For me, that the 4x4 men's relay team can make it to the final is progress. That's why I've called it another hard lesson, because Cecilia, it seems that we don't learn anything from this championship that we go and we don't win medals. The Athletics Federation of Nigeria, I understand when you're in the same lane with Usain Bolt, you're not to win, but dare to dream. Dare to dream to be on that same race with Usain Bolt, and the like. So it's not a good one, but of course there are lessons, just that there are hard lessons. And if you look at some of the breakdown, it just
the Nigeria men's relay team finished in 5th place in the men's final. For the women, they finished 4th. We didn't expect this one. Doreen Amata finishes 9th in the women's high jump. That's something I never expected. She was able to get her first 2 jump correctly, but the last 3 she just couldn't meet up with it. Stephen Mozia finishes in 12th in the men's shot put. Ogene Aguero finishes 5th in the 60 meters heat.
Wow.
So he did not even get to the final at all. Then Nigeria finished in 6th and 14th in the men's triple jump. That's talking about Tosin Oke. And the other guy, then Chidi Okezio finishes 3rd in 400 meters men's heat. His time wasn't enough to qualify as the best loser, rather the fastest 3rd position. He couldn't just get into that. But the good thing is, I knew we were going to get to the finals in the 4x400 meters for the women in the relay. And also, during the month, of course, we know she's always, sometimes when she's at her best, she gives her best. But this time around, it just didn't happen for her. The good thing is Nigeria, they were able to go, so they look at what they're going to work on. Fine is indoors, but then it's actually, some of them keep saying that they want to use to kickstart their preparations for the Olympic Games. Having this experience, it's something we can actually bank on, especially for the 4x400 meters men.
Hard lessons, Cecilia. But good thing is, as you said, the 4x400, they will pick lessons from this. So let's see Because are you worried? The Olympics, does it worry you with the performance?
It does, because you now ask yourself, if this is what we can do in this one, what's going to happen in the other one? Okay, we can say inexperience, because if you look at the ladies Iran, apart from Regina Joe, she's the only experienced athlete in the 4x400 meters for the women. So I'm looking at that, I'm saying if we have a complete squad, so we can do better. If we have a complete squad going into the Olympics, we can do better. Since you already know the best you can achieve in this one, because they actually also got their season best in this particular race. If you know what you can achieve in this one, then you can actually look inward and say, okay, I can do better than this. All you have to do, you go back home and you prepare, you work on the lapses, the things that happen, and just work on the lapses. And if you're able to do that, why not? A medal can come from athletics. Remember the likes of Blessing Okagbara and the big shots, they didn't come for this championship because it's indoors and all that. So there's so much progress. I believe so. There's so much progress you can make before
I like that. I hold on to that. That's what we need. So that's the story of our team. Nigeria went to the Indoor World Championships in the United States of America, but they didn't conquer. But Cecilia just said there has been progress, and that's what we should hold on. That's the positive out of that. So let's leave athletics now, talk table tennis. Lately, table tennis has been giving us reasons to talk sports, and we love it because federations, we want to talk about us. We want to talk about volleyball, we want to talk about badminton, we want to talk about squash. And table tennis has been giving us reasons to talk. Cecilia, we talked about this national under 16 league. Big ups to Channel Sports. It was right here. The president broke it first. That yes, we're starting under 16 league. We love it that we gave them a chance to do it here. Update is that teams have already registered, but what's up with other teams that are not registering?
Exactly. You have Lagos, of course, hosting. So they're here. Ondo, Ekiti, Kwara, Oyo, and Abia, all of them, they were able to beat the deadline for March 21st. Today is the deadline. They've registered, so we're still waiting for all the teams across the country to register. I'm sure I don't know if they're going to extend it, but today is the deadline. Maybe before the end of today. Is it the deadline? Yeah, it is. So before the end of today, so definitely you have more teams actually coming. It's going to serve off 29th of March, so that's like
good one.
The next week. So they still have a little where they can just give them maybe 2-3 days more to see if they can prepare and come. But if they can, if you have 4 states, fine. I think that's cool.
That's right, because for me, I think the NTTF can, extend the deadline a bit. But I understand what they're trying to do: get registration out on time, so teams can start getting ready. What's going on? Cross River State, they do very well with table tennis.
Exactly.
We're waiting.
You remember? We spoke to.
Orok Duke?
Orok Duke, was it 2 weeks ago or something?
That's right.
Like we spoke with him and a special interview on when he was talking about development of table tennis and all that. So this is actually an opportunity for them. Yeah. Because if these tennis players start this early on the 16th, we might just have, a young player actually going for, the big stage. Check what happened to the lawn tennis players when South Africa, some of them have opportunity. Even the Davis Cup, Nigeria now can compete in the junior category in Davis Cup. So these are some of the things that help you with. If you're able to enter as much championship as you can, then they look at you how good you are. You might go for international tournament. So it's hard to start from here. So Cross River State, I don't know what you guys are
even the states in the north,
so
we know Cardinal loves table tennis, Kano. We're waiting.
Abuja, everybody just be part of it, because this is definitely going to be great. I can't wait for also another the Super League that they're talking about. So the best is going to go into the Super League. That's another opportunity for them to actually showcase what they have. And who knows? That's right. Maybe next year, just having 2 or 3 young players like this
in the mix,
following the likes of Haruna Kodri to the championship.
Abayomi and Animashaun and his peers are going to Egypt for the junior circuit. We love that. We also want to keep names in the under 16. See what we're doing with tennis. We know Michael Oshawa now. We know Adetunji Adetayo. We know Angel McLeod. They're putting names in our brains. That's for the future right there. And we would love it if table tennis can do the same. Same thing with football. We got Kelechi Iheanacho. He's a big star. We're looking for the next one. Victor Osimhen came out. It's all about talent discovery.
Yeah, it's all about development. It's all about them being able to participate in most of these tournaments. So your states can actually give that opportunity. You have the platform already. Just grab it and do the best that you can. Definitely it's going to be sweet.
That's right. And that's why I want to stay with talent discovery and development. Let's talk about the Channels National Kids Cup. Yes, that one puts a lot of smile on my face because it's about, catching them young. We're getting ready for season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup. And the updates. Now, you don't need to stress yourself. Come all the way to Channels TV headquarters or go to Suburb office in Maryland. Just go to our website, channelstv.com. Go to Channels Kids Cup. Click on the registration form. It's very simple. Schools, we're still waiting for you. The deadline is the 31st of this month. Click on that form. Register your players. You'll see the team registration form there and the players registration form. Games masters, proprietors. If you love talent discovery and development, do what I'm saying right now. Please do it. Go to channelstv.com, download. No, you cannot download the form, but just go to the form, click on it, and then fill the forms. When you're done, you're required to send scanned copies of birth certificates and passport photographs. Now look at that. That one should tell me shut up. I just said stop talking. Yeah, exactly. Right there. We love the Channels National Kids Cup. It's a call for entries.
Yeah. Actually, I gave a challenge 2 weeks ago that we want a Super Eagles player to do that on Friday.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see. They're already landing. We'll see. Maybe if they watch this, they'll pick one or two lessons from it and then do that. But it's okay. Go to our website, fill the form. Schools in Lagos, we're waiting. There's no point if your school is in Lekki, don't come all the way. Come on, just go online. Do the magic right there. Send us all what we require. Also, it's important. Read the rules and regulations. All you can find on our website. It's season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup. We'll catch you then. Young.